And where I'm really going to try to dive in today is how we believe AI can enable these things and not just put you in the echo chamber of a chat box, but actually create social experiences. Your challenge is going to be with this character named Marcella. You'll have a chance to watch a video with your partner to orient to who Marcella is, get a little sense of her as a person. Down here, you'll see a briefing about the Marcella situation. In Rough Patch, you're going through a change, you're implementing a new system. And to help you do this, we've actually integrated a few resources over here for you. When you're ready and you've read this resource, it should take you about 3 minutes. You'll go over here and you'll start talking to Marcella. And Marcella will be ready to go back and forth with you.
Did everybody get the same responses from Marcella?
No, 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 no. Everybody went on their own path, and every path went totally different places. Everyone had the exact same setup. Marcella is ideally the same person, but 10 conversations went 10 different directions.
It was very illuminating. I really enjoyed it. If you're not trained in some of the management practices and definitely the EQ stuff,
Yeah.
you might be at a bit of a loss. In the end, I picked number one, which was to include Marcella in feedback, but I did a little testing in the back and forth because I was trying to figure out if it was one or three, having her lead a training. The feedback in the end, one of the things that basically has said, you should have done this,
Yeah.
Kathleen, is you should have made a better case for articulating the benefits of the CRM.
I'd like to piggyback on those remarks, and I think there's a process dimension to this.
Yeah.
So it's not only empathy and sort of firmly expressing that this change is a decision that has been made, and what are we going to do about that? I think there's a real process side to the conversation that could actually engage Marcella in tapping into her expertise that is process related and comparing it to what might be coming so that we can understand what are those specific changes.
The other thing I think of, there's two other parts, piggybacking on the process component that you mentioned. People they shift. They don't just say, okay, boom, I'm here, I'm good. They move back and forth between what was and the sorrow and the grief and the anger of what was to the uncertainty of what will be. They move around a little bit. So even though I'm okay on Thursday, I might be not great on Friday. So as a manager, you have to be in tune to that, to where they are at the moment, understanding that it's coming. So I think that's one component of, and that's essentially change management.
If you kind of look back in the chat, we started this whole journey talking about what we love about cohort learning and where we're frustrated by cohort learning, and what we're trying to explore is exactly that, is how does the AI coaching enhance the things that we love and then help us solve for some of the things that are frustrating us about it. So I'm glad that you kind of pointed out that it's that, it's creating this dynamic among the group that's pretty profound.
And if you imagine this moment at the end of 2 hours of exploring a few difficult conversations with a new group of managers, there's this moment right now where we can say, okay, we deal with these things. Like Lorna said, we deal with it empathetically. Like Aziza said, we have to live in processes. We have to think about alignment versus agreement, like Marty is saying. And we're all coming at it with our own managerial tendencies. We're all coming at it with our own values. We're all coming at it with our own expectations and approach. And so I can't say this enough. I love AI as a thing, but by far the most interesting conversations to me that happen in these cohort-based learnings are the ones with humans to humans around the AI.
But basically, I was wondering can your AI do the reverse, like flip the scenario? So basically, if I'm doing a root cause problem solving session, and I really want to know why my people are resistant to change, can you have the AI do the digging and do the probing in the reverse?
One of the things that's sort of one unique aspect that we didn't touch on much today is we also do some finance training, and in some of the finance modules, you're more grilled by the AI on your decision making and why you came up and how you thought about break even analysis or unit cost and so on. So there's some interest where it does the probing more.